So I haven't uploaded anything for a little while. That's because there's jack shit to talk about, you know, except for the former president of a superpower in this world almost getting assassinated. But besides that, there hasn't been too much. And also an update to a kids game came out, so I have been on my grind, baby. Done nothing but play this stupid game. But then I remembered this guy exists. Pontus Rasmussen. This guy. You know, you can kind of look at him. He's basically Sweden's equivalent to Morgz.
Mom, why did you do that?
When that was big. Basically, he's just a Morgz clone. Just copied everything he did, you know, Mr. Beast stuff. But what makes this guy special is he has been talked about non-stop on Swedish YouTube. And there are a lot of reasons why. And I bet if this guy wasn't just in Swedish YouTube, he would be basically talked about a lot. He has become kind of a lol cow and isn't around that much anymore. But let's take a look of some of his stuff. Oh. Just looking at this guy, you can see he's just an orange-faced, you know, content farmer. 24 hours in the pool, big mistake. This is a re-upload. And he also has his mom, just like Morgz did. His big old mom. His mom, strangely enough, is still around on YouTube and actually makes challenges. And the reason behind that is that she hasn't gotten banned and he has. But he's still in some of these, but they're not as popular as his channel used to be, because he's banned. And the reason he's banned is pretty extensive, actually. I would want to make a whole long video like I did with Fallen Chungus and actually go through all of that, but this is just me talking about him, bringing attention to him, because I haven't seen anyone actually bring it or talk about him on anything else than Swedish YouTube. By the way, a update on Fallen Chungus. By the way, he is unharmed, and he has survived yet another attempt, alleged attempt, and he promises he will take a break this time, and let's be real here, he's just gonna take another 2-week break and then go back to his normal crazy shenanigans on this side, but we'll have to see. Let's start with the light stuff. His music. I mean, look at this. Look at the title. This guy makes videos for 12-year-olds and below. So, you know, pretty strange title for a song. Let's listen to it.
Feels good, but I know you want to cry. You say you want passion. I think you found it. Get ready for action. Don't be astounded. Yeah, girl. Birthday sex. Birthday sex.
Now, you could probably tell that sounded actually horrible, but not only that, it's a stolen song. Oh, and as you would probably guess, someone who looks like that and makes music with titles like these is probably a pedophile, and was not very shy to talk about sex with his very young audience. Even he admits it. And this is a state media, or a state-funded media rather. Basically the news, but for children. So basically he was getting interviewed by this woman, and she brings up a TikTok of his where he says, "If I take your virginity, I will never leave you." I mean, why would I ever leave a girl who trusted me to use, or trusted me with her body? You know, he's a children's content creator. Why would he put this up on TikTok? Let's see what happens. So she says, what do you think about mixing content like this with your child content on other platforms? You have to be careful and talk about it in the right way.
Naturlig del av allas liv.
and it's natural to talk about, so he doesn't think this video in particular is that taboo. And then this moment happens. She asks, do you think this is something you should talk about when you have 10-year-olds watching? And this is how he responds.
Eller följaren.
Se så jag formulerar mig rätt, för det är viktigt. Både ja och nej.
So this orange-faced moron came up with the great answer after 10 seconds of silence that it's good to talk to 10-year-olds about this stuff, because when they turn 18, they have to be ready for it. Losing their virginity, that is. And, you know, children's content creator, thirst traps on TikTok. Not looking good for this guy right here. Oh, and talking about state-funded programs and such, there is a program called Project Fact Check. Also SVT, funded by state media, by the way. So this is what our tax dollars go to, our tax money, by the way, just saying. And basically, they checked up on Mr. Pontus, and with all that has happened, there's a lot to talk about. This is just a general sweep. This state-funded media then did one of these fact checks on this guy, and that resulted in his YouTube channel getting deleted. You know, some pressure by basically state media is a pretty strong force and makes YouTube step in sometimes. Potentially putting children in sexual danger is just one of his crimes. Now, never mind him actually talking to these fans of his on Snapchat. I will get into that sometime. This cutie patootie actually resorted to scamming children out of money. So let's look into that real quick. Obviously this video is deleted because, you know, his channel is deleted. But in this video, he apologizes. This this ballsack looking nose guy apologizes, and apologizes for what? He actually did a stream where you could call into his live and talk to him, and hundreds of children sat there with their phones eagerly trying to call in. And what they didn't know, or what he didn't even disclose in the live, he actually has a, I think, 10 crown call-in fee, which is like $1 or €1 maybe, which is a lot, like a lot. And these children are spam calling over and over again. And I'm pretty sure his parents own the phone company thing, so they got all the money, which is pretty genius, pretty based of him, very red-pilled, scamming children. Some parents obviously got mad at this because they lost a shit ton of money, thousands they lost. Listen to this.
Hej, du har kommit till Studio Universe. Hur kan jag hjälpa dig?
You have reached Studio Universe, and who is at the end of the phone? It's Pontus Rasmussen's dad. He actually is the owner of this little phone scam they had, and now this angry mom didn't take their, so they actually called her and confronted them. Then she finally got to talk to the man himself, the cool guy here, and then his mother decides to take over because he lives with his mother. And her angry reply to this mom who has lost thousands of crowns to this call-in scam, it's basically a scam, they're denying it's a scam, is it's not about making money. I see it differently. I see it as him helping these poor kids to have someone to talk to. So obviously this mom of his is all there, and very empathetic to children. It also looks like a fucking grandma at like 50, but whatever. Alright, back to the apology. Now, the way he apologizes is, I'm sorry you felt that way, I didn't mean it as a scam, blah blah blah. And in the end, he actually says that for every subscriber he gets, he's going to donate 1 crown to the Children's Cancer Fund in his apology video for scamming children. And you know, that's pretty despicable. There hasn't been any proof that he has donated anything, by the way. Just gonna say that, we just have to take his word for it. But he later uploaded on his Instagram story a photo of him going to his friend's, apparently his friend's grave, who died to cancer. He's essentially using cancer as a scapegoat from out of nowhere to get out of trouble of scamming kids. Typical Pontus Rasmussen Sigma move. And then obviously this whole Operation Fact Check happened and his channel got deleted. But there's stuff in between. Examples like going to a school and getting beaten up. Just because it's, you know, he likes hanging out at schools apparently, even though he's like 23 or something. That's about it. I just wanted to talk about this guy a little bit because I find him very entertaining, and it's a shame that he isn't on anything other than Swedish YouTube. So hopefully one day this guy goes beyond that. Oh, and I'm going to make that researched video I talked about eventually, sometime, maybe. Bye.
Peter, you've been hallucinating all night.
Yeah, whatever, Quagmire. I gotta go to the bathroom. Where's your toilet?